Yo, YouTube world, I'm back again. This is the second video for the day. Uh, been drinking. I got it for free for doing some favors for my company. Crown Apple. I'm not a Crown fan at all. I don't like Crown. I don't drink Crown. Well, some Crown Apple. I got a half gallon of it for free. I've been drinking it, so excuse me. Okay, but yeah, we got to talk about this whole COVID-19 coronavirus. We've been talking about prepping and everything about it, but I just got to put y'all in a little game. And a lot of stuff I be talking about, I be watching a lot of other people first just to make sure they ain't mentioning it. Because I be having an opinion on a lot of stuff when it comes out. I just want to make sure, I wonder, see if anybody on the same page that I am. But I'm finna put y'all on some real game on this COVID-19 corona disease, Wuhan virus, Chinese virus. And I'm gonna put y'all on game with this big deal with Trump saying the Chinese coronavirus or the Chinese virus and pushing that and making it a big deal. And then the mainstream media going crazy. I'm going to give y'all a second to think first. Just think. Why would Trump be purposely saying the Chinese virus and making people mad and making people upset? I'm just let y'all think about it for a minute. Okay, well, with all my study and all my research, like I said, I've been doing this for a long time. I've been peeping game for a long time. We've been at China is really technically our biggest enemy. It's not Russia. It used to be until Ronald Reagan, got the walls tore down in Berlin and all that shit. Well, they ain't really have. I guess that had something to do with the Soviet Union. It did. Yeah, it did. In the USSR when they got all jacked up and stuff. And you can't believe about Russian collusion, but China's our biggest threat. China's our biggest rival. China sees us as their enemy. They own a lot of our debt. They've been buying up a lot of our land. They've been buying up Hollywood. Think about something right quick. You remember what the big deal when I think that's Hong Kong was trying to stay like independent of China. And they didn't want to go back into China control because they were like a colony of Britain. Remember when they were protesting and whatnot, and then you had people come out like in the NBA, like supporting the people of Hong Kong, and then China immediately came out and started banning exhibition games. And then, did you remember when you watched closely when you had people like Lebron James coming to the back of China? I want to say James Harden and a lot of other stars. Y'all remember that? And they started coming out in defense of China like, oh. Well, really, if it was American term, you really call it cooning. Like for the black people, y'all cooning for China. Y'all want butter biscuits from China because that's y'all master now. Because, and Harden was coming out. They buck dancing and bojangling in the words of David Carroll. For China. They yes son and soft shoeing and all those old slave words. No corona. Remember that what I told you. Whenever you cough now and you ain't got corona, you gotta say no corona. So when you got all them doing all that and they coming out, oh, China ain't nothing. China's a beautiful place. China's great. China's a democracy. China is the best place on earth. There's no communism there. There's no communism. It's all good. You gotta think they're being paid by China. They make a lot of, not paid, but they make a lot of money. My beard going back, excuse me. Beard gang. But anyway, they getting paid a lot of money by China, so guess what? They gotta defend China because they're making a lot of money in China. I'm not gonna necessarily say they paid by China. So Trump comes out and calls it the Asian virus and start naming it that. immediately. You had celebrities and you had mainstream idiots at CNN and MSNBC started attacking Trump. Why are you calling it the Asian virus? Why are you calling it? That's racist. That's racist. You shouldn't be doing that. And Trump kept picking at the scab of the sword, kept saying it, and kept doing it, inflaming them anymore. Inflaming them even more, and they go even crazy. He's racist. He shouldn't be saying it. He shouldn't be calling the Chinese flu. And the Chinese, not the Chinese flu, but the Chinese virus. And I'm like, damn, y'all people are so freaking stupid if you can't catch on. If you real and you peep game, I'm gonna tell you why Trump doing it. He's doing it on purpose. Because he's making you take a side. He's seeing who your master is. Just like Joe Biden, when he came out early before Trump did the deals with the tariff and stuff in China, he's like, China, man. China. Like, I was talking like China was God. China, we couldn't do nothing with China, man. China eat our lunch, and China will do this to us. Not knowing Biden gonna get jammed up, not even with Ukraine, but with his little side deals to China. He done sold out to China. So Trump is just putting it out there for the real ones that know. He's showing y'all who done sold out to China by keep calling the Chinese virus. Because the ones that sold out to China gotta go on attack and defend China. So he's making them defend China by coming up, trying to speak up for them, like, you can't be calling it the Chinese disease, you can't be doing this, racist, and getting all upset and wilding out on air. He's putting y'all in game, like, hey, I'm gonna keep calling out. That's just like, say if I'm gonna give y'all a prime example. Say if a dude knocking the girl off on the low, and that's his girlfriend on the low, but she ain't all that. So he don't want to claim it in public. We all been, well, I can't say all of y'all, but growing up where I'm from, you had that a lot of times. A dude will be, knocking the girl off on the low, and that's really his girlfriend, but she ugly, and she just ain't no dime. But, or just say like they don't say like a fat girl or something. And she just want a man, and he done brainwashed her and pimped into like, don't be telling nobody about me and you messing around, because you tell somebody, I'ma stop messing with you. Don't tell nobody we messing around. If somebody asks you, no, don't say nothing. And just say somebody you know, like say your friend, or it could be a dude that you kind of don't mess with, but he trying to make jokes. He start talk, but he like, oh, so and so. So dude mess with her. Jimmy mess with her. Your partner Jimmy or Bobby, he mess with her. Oh, she ugly as hell. He don't want nobody to know. So you attack her in front of him. You start calling her fat and ugly in front of him, and you make him come out, and he don't want to say nothing. And you keep doing and keep picking it, so he have to go and come on out. Why you talking about her, dog? Why you messing with her? She ain't did nothing to you. She ain't that ugly, or she ain't that fat. Then he gonna flip back. Oh, you must like her, something. You must be fucking her. While the girl there. Now, he can't come out in public and say that because he know. You see what I'm saying? That's what Trump doing right now. He calling y'all out because China's y'all, y'all are the bitch of China or vice versa. China y'all bitch. And now you got to come out defending because this dude over here talking bad about y'all girl. Now y'all got to come defend it. See, I'm breaking down stuff in a real player way so you can understand it. So he making them come out and defend it. So you got to come on record now. It's this difference between now and the past. This is going to be on record forever. But now you got to come out on Twitter. You got to come on Facebook, social media. It's always going to be in these archives somewhere. No corona. But anyway. Yeah, he making them defend China. And it's pointing out everybody who's in line or bought and paid for or taken care of by China. He putting y'all on blast. And y'all... I ain't talking about y'all. I'm talking about the stupid idiots in the media don't even know that. He pulling y'all, what we call, back where I'm from, he pulling y'all hoe card. That's what he's doing. He's pulling y'all hoe card. And if you don't know, your whore card. Because he's pulling your card showing that you're a whore. That's what Trump doing right now. It's light work. I don't see why nobody ain't saying this. It's light work. He keep doing it. He keep doing Chinese virus, Chinese virus, Chinese virus. It's like calling that girl, that fat B, that ugly B, that ugly B, that ugly girl. She's so ugly. She's so ugly. That's what he doing in front of you to make you go stop it because you know you gotta come home the other night and because you want to knock off on the low wire when you leave your homeboy stuff. You gonna sneak over there with her, and if you don't defend her, you ain't gonna get it no more. A lot of times the ugly girls got that work, got that fire, and you didn't got addicted to it. But I'm spitting gang. You done got addicted to the ugly chick because she got that fire. She cook for you. She do everything for you. It's beautiful, but you just can't be outside with her because she don't look right. She ain't ready for the world because everybody gonna be looking at you upside your head if you with her. And that's what it is. And them broadcasters and stuff know they got to report back in with China. And if they want that check and they want that change, they ain't finna get it. They don't come out defending them. And that's the only reason they doing it. Because think about it. What other reason is it? Nobody says race when they call stuff Ebola virus. All the viruses come from Africa. AIDS, it came from Africa. You know, they give stuff all type of African names. African bees when they're aggressive. African this. Like I said, Ebola. Lyme disease was named after a place in the United States, after the city. Lyme, I forgot what state it was. Nobody said that was racist. So, once again, if you can deconstruct my argument, let me know. Or you got a better scenario. But that's the whole deal with Trump and the Chinese virus. And I'm out. That's a short one. That's 12 minutes. Holla at y'all.